All right, friend, I'm doing this video real quick because we get so many questions about the nitty-gritty specifics about the Done For You program. So suffice it to say, this program is so bomb diggity and it is so helpful and it takes you from A to Z faster. But clearly y'all want a little bit more than to just trust me on believing how awesome it is. So I have a list of stuff over here that we're going to just go by item. Okay, first is going to be your hard copy workbooks. So this is going to be your course workbook. And as you can see, like this thing, I mean, come on, it was 1,000 pages. I had to cut it down because they couldn't print it. Okay, so that's your workbook, nice bound notebook. And then you get your exercise library and you get your therapy templates. Okay, these you will use all the time to refer to. So you get that website. So we do not build your website for you, my friend. You have to know how to do that. We are going to support you and help you build the most simple website. You do not have to do this right away, but we're going to help you build it so that it is a tool for you and your clients so that you can have a lot of things optimized, automated so that you don't have to spend so much time. We are going to come in behind you after you have created it, and we're going to make sure that your SEO optimization is up to snuff. We're going to help teach you how to put your client paperwork on your website. What else with that? Also making sure that your message is directly speaking to your ideal customer, okay? And we work with you hand in hand on that as well. So that's website. Next is the branded documents. So we take all of the documents that you're going to use in your business and we brand them and set them up for you, in addition to giving you a template so that you can customize and change them later at any time. So if you got a new logo someday, or if you wanted to rebrand and change your colors, you're going to actually get that full template. We create that for you in Canva so that you can change that. Next, here's a biggie. So we teach in the program 7 systems that every business needs to get going or to be profitable. Okay. So this is going to be your client intake system, booking system, tracking system, client interaction system, your payment system, financial tracking, metrics, and that's it. I think that's the 7 systems. So going back to client intake system. So this is going to establish how you bring your new clients into your business. And we help you set this up in 17 hats. So we create your emails, we set up your workflow automation so that your clients automatically get things like reminders for their appointments. This also automatically reminds them of the things that they need to do to prepare for that appointment. So that's going to be the photos, videos, your discovery paperwork, all of that. So we set this up and automate it all so that you don't need to think about it. All you need to do is show up for the appointment. So that's that system. Then we do your booking system. So again, we set up your 17 hats online booking and we work with you to get that embedded on your website. So again, it's all automated. Next is the client tracking. So you get a branded client tracking system that shows everything about your humans, okay, where they are in the process. If you have if you've got the necessary consent, if you've got the legal docs, the exam information, referral information, all of that stuff. So we give you that client tracking system and we brand it for you. Next is the 17 Hats client portal. So this is going to be setting that up, doing all your documents so that you can give them a quote. They can accept it. They can sign their consent for therapy. They can pay their invoice. You're going to do all of that stuff from 17 Hats, and we set that all up for you, and then we train you on how to do it so you know how to do it for yourself. Then you have your payment system. So you will have to set up, obviously, the banking information, and we teach you how to set up a Stripe account so that you can connect the banking and the Stripe. But then we're going to set up your invoicing, teach you how to set up your documents for things like a federal truth in lending and payment agreements, because those are legal things that you have to have in place if you're going to accept payments. So we do that. Okay, metrics. So we teach you how to make data-driven decisions, and you can't do that if you don't know what data to be looking at. So you will be gathering the metrics that matter to you. So this might be Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. We also set up and show you how to use your Google Analytics. So you set it up, and then we teach you how to, like the back office stuff. What does that information mean to you? How do you use it to make data-driven decisions in your business? And then what do those metrics, like long-term, how are they, like, how's your business doing? So very important. But we're not talking metrics like likes and follows, okay? If you're going to run a successful business, you've got to get beyond that. Next, my favorite, the marketing. So we're going to help you set up your brand voice, 3 months of social media content planning, set up your brand map, okay, fun things, your I help statement, and then the pillars for content creation. So I'm trying to see if I have one here. So yeah, we're going to help you set up all of this stuff so you know exactly what you're talking about. You don't want to be known for talking about everything, so we help you figure out, hey, what is my I help statement? Your I help statement depends on who your ideal customer is. So we really work really hard to help you set up your brand, your brand voice, your brand, all of those things. Okay. Okay. So you also get bonus courses. So I'm not going to list them all out here, but there are, like profitable practice principles, like a Google organization course we have for you, confident client conversations, any other little courses that we think are going to be helpful for you, we send those to you. So they're kind of like icing on the cake. And then we do additional one-on-one training. So all the things that I've talked about so far, we will set things up for you, but then we will book probably an hour, depending, to make sure that you understand how to do that. Remember, we're teaching you to fish, not just handing you a fish. So it doesn't do you any good for us to set up systems for you and then you don't know how to run them. Okay, we don't want that for you. We want you to be a powerhouse and really know all of the ins and outs of your business. We just help you do it faster because a lot of you guys are still working a full-time job. So remember, we're not. So during the day, we're building businesses for students while you're out making money. Okay, and then last, you get brochures, that kind of stuff. So the biggest thing here is you could do this all on your own. And we have lots and lots of students that absolutely go through the program. They don't need the done for you. And you may not either. The biggest thing when you're making the decision is I want you to determine, do you want to invest time or money? Because quite honestly, the work that we do for you is far, far, far more valuable than the few $1,000s that it takes to upgrade to that level. So I hope that helps. If you still have questions about the difference between the two, you can certainly shoot them my direction.